Hey, what's up, y'all? You know, it's your boy Big Steve. I'm back here with episode 4 of the 3am podcast. I got my man, SDJ, all the way to the far left. In the middle, you know, we got Big Isaac.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Holding it down. If you haven't been around, this is going to be your fourth taste of this shit. We got some great things popping off. First things we're going to pop off is with that Pacers Thunder game.
Just ended right now. Pacers with a nail biter, bro. Halliburton, bro. With a game clincher, bro.
Bro, with my Josh Hart shirt on, I'm gonna say this shit.
Stomp that nigga out.
God damn, Halliburton was nice. Halliburton was nice. I fucking hate that motherfucker. Fuck everything about Halliburton, but I think Pacers got it.
Nah, I picked Thunder in 6. I'm still gonna pick. I can't switch after game 1. I'm still gonna ride with the Thunder, but I didn't see them losing game 1 though.
No,
I thought for sure they were after the second half they was gonna run away with it, but hey, hold it. Hey, the Pacers came through. They kept playing. They playing hard, and Halliburton, like he was doing all series, like the whole playoffs, he been coming through late in the clutch. I mean, he has 5 game winners with 4 seconds left. LeBron has 8. Reggie Miller has like maybe 7. He has 5, bro. He has all of them in this series, bro. Yeah. All of them in this playoff run.
J Jack, I might need your help on this one, but have the Pacers won every game 1 so far in this playoffs? Because it feels like they have.
That's a good stat check right there.
Yeah, because I know they beat the Knicks in game 1, and that shit hurt. And I know OKC is hurting right now. I know what they're going through.
Well, I know it's bad OKC because they had to lead the whole game. The Pacers never led the whole game.
That's wild.
The entire game, bro, until the last point with 4 seconds left. So, look, I still pick the Thunder to win. I still think the Thunder's the better team. I still think the Thunder's the deeper roster. I would still pick them to take it all, but I feel like Halliburton should let everybody know that I think at the beginning of the season he was rated the number 1 most overrated player of the year.
Hell yeah.
And I think he's letting everybody know that he is on the up to being a superstar.
If he's not already, bro.
I don't think he was already before the year started, but I think he is making a case.
Does he have a signature shoe?
Oof. I don't fucking know.
You think he's getting one after this year?
Let me get them Halliburton 2s. Who wants a second? Let me get the Halliburtons.
Bro, I know somebody who wears fucking James Harden 9s. I was like super excited. I'm not gonna lie though, he let me try them shits on. Them shits were mad comfortable.
What do they even look like? I haven't seen.
When you hear Halliburton,
they look like trash.
You think of like something like that's about to blow the fuck up, like the atomic. What's that nigga name that did the bomb? Oppenheimer.
Hammerdinger.
Yeah, when I hear Halliburton, I'm like, he's gonna blow up, motherfucker. Let me get them Halliburton 3s, nigga. This is I don't know. They
won every first game.
See, that's their signature, bro.
That's J Jack though.
But that's my nigga J Jack's over there. Got my nigga X over there in the sideline.
Yes,
He'll be on the pod coming very soon once we get everything set up. But yeah, bro. Halliburton, he's just doing. He's been doing all year, bro. All playoffs, coming in the clutch. They really didn't have a great game. Like if you really look at in the first half, bro, I think he had 8 points. Siakam had 6. Bro, they really weren't having a great game. But you know what? They stayed in it. They played full court pressure the whole game. And they just found a way to grind it out. So, you know, tips to them. I'm not going to change my pick. I still got the Thunder in 6, 7. I don't think it's going 7. I'll pick the Thunder in 6, but you know.
Bro, real talk. I was not expecting the pace. I had the game finishing 144 to like 128 OKC.
Wait, and say that score again?
Damn.
144 to 128. What was the final score?
110, 111.
Yeah, I don't.
That's an all-star game score, bro.
Nah, I'm serious, bro. Pacers games get out of control.
But if it ever gets to 120 plus, Pacers is the favorites, bro. Because the Pacers, that's what they want. If it gets to 120 plus, that means that they were running up and down. That's the Pacers type of game.
Yeah, but that's also OKC's type of game, and that's why I have my money on OKC. That's why I'm so shocked to see that the Pacers did this shit, because like the Pacers to me, they're very capable, and I never want to give Nembhard his credit, but Nembhard be really going hard on these motherfuckers, bro, as a 2-guard.
So what was the final box score? Can we get the final box score for
Shit, don't ask me.
J Jack, can we get the final box score for the Pacers? How much did Halliburton finish with? Halliburton. What was just the box score in general?
Halliburton was
6 for 13. 2 for 7 for 3. 10 rebounds. 6 assists. 14 points? He finished the game with 14 points?
3 turnovers and a block.
This game,
bro. Come on now. You read that stat line. If you hear that,
points.
14 points plus 12. You hear that? 14 points, bro. 10 rebounds, bro.
That means every point he scored was
it mattered.
It was really crucial.
I guarantee you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 20 plus. How much did he finish with? 38. Bro, he was supposed to win this game. They were supposed to win this game. He had 38. 38. Oh, nah, the Thunder was supposed to win this game. That's crazy. And Halliburton only had 14. Nah, the Thunder is in the locker room right now. Like, bro, we can beat this. That's what I'm saying. Even though Pacers won game 1, the Thunder is like, all right, look, we fucked this up. We really took this off. We can really beat this. Indiana do got but the Thunder bench is better, bro. The Thunder got a better bench.
They got Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin be putting in work.
That's a dope name, Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
Fuck Obi Toppin. Fuck Obi Toppin.
What was the Pacers bench over the Thunder bench? 39 for the Pacers bench. 28 for the Thunder bench. That's not really that big of a.
Nah, that's big enough. 10 points, bro. That means
11 points, but
I mean, still though, that means that one bench dominated when their stars were off the court.
I give them that, but we all know the Pacers,
and that's important right now. Every possession counts,
we all know
bro.
both teams are deep. That's why they're here.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
The Knicks didn't have a bench. That's why they beat them, there, fuckers. That's why they got them up out of here.
Why you gotta bring that up, man?
Both teams are deep.
That's next.
That's the next topic. We got 2 topics for the Knicks, but I don't want to take away from what the Pacers did today. They fucking showed up, bro.
They really did, though.
When your superstar Halliburton, I mean, obviously he didn't win Eastern Conference MVP, which I thought he should have got over Siakam, but Siakam had his great games too, but still, 14 points and you guys still pull out a win. Give it to him, bro. You gotta give him a handshake, bro. I still have OKC winning the whole thing, though.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna tell you out of experience from just coming off of playing the Pacers, if they win game 2, this shit might go to Indiana and it might be closed out in 5, dog. The Pacers are nothing to play with. I fucking hate them. I hate even giving them this fucking credit, but you know what? The team's deep. McConnell shows up. Fucking Obi Toppin's bitch ass shows up. Ben Shepherd shows up. Nobodies will show up and play for this fucking squad, and I fucking hate every moment of it as a Knicks fan. Honestly, fuck you guys. I hear y'all cheering, but
let's cheer that the Knicks ain't in this motherfucker no more. We ain't gotta hear about this bitch ass nigga cheering about the cheering about the Knicks no more. Yeah. Tibbs got fired. Knicks is in a disarray, bro.
Tibbs.
Fuck them niggas, bro. I don't agree. I thought they should have kept Tibbs. The first Eastern Conference in 25 years. I think they should have kept that. Kept him. But like in Knicks, like how they do in Knicks culture, they fumbled the bag, bro. They
I don't think they did.
In Knicks fashion.
Knicks fashion.
Nah, you guys don't get to speak on that shit. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, who's your GM? What's his GM name?
Leon Rose.
Leon Rose. First off, he gave.
Do you know who Leon Rose is?
I know he's a bitch.
Do you know who Leon Rose is?
He's a garbage GM.
He is not a garbage GM.
He played in the NBA. He played with.
He did not play in the NBA.
Did he play in the NBA?
No, he didn't play in the NBA. That's why I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Look, if you're gonna talk about the Knicks to me, first of all, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat, son, and let me coach. All right. Leon Rose was the fucking head of what was it? The CBA? Not the CBA. He owned a agency, a player agency. That's why we were linked to Donovan Mitchell for so long, because he was the direct player agent for Donovan Mitchell, but also he was the agent for Jalen Brunson. Leon Rose gave up his shit so he can run the Knicks, and now his son's running his agency. Bro, Leon Rose is not a dumb GM. He has put this team together methodically.
He gave up 5 picture bridges.
He put this team together methodically, slowly. He's made he's made some misses, but he's made a lot more makes to get us to the conference finals. And obviously, something happened in the exit interview to make Tibbs have to go. And it could be from having bad player rotations, which he's known for. He's a point guard dream coach, because he's made
hell yeah.
He helped Derrick Rose blow up. Yeah, I mean, everybody he's coached has
1-4
always.
flat, bro.
D-Row.
1-4 flat. When you got Tim Tibbs as a head coach and you're a point guard, 1-4 flat, nigga.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else play defense. Give my nigga the point guard the ball. 1-4 flat, bro. Do what you do.
And
Come on now.
it only takes you so far though.
But he doesn't have. He's notorious for not having a bench. He didn't have a bench in Chicago. He didn't have a bench in Minnesota. He didn't have a bench in New York. He came on late with the bench. Actually, he rotated 9 guys in the last game 4, game 5. He started bringing guys off the bench, but notoriously he's not known for bringing people off the bench.
And he's not known for adjustments, which I felt he's being wrongly judged for in this last playoff series. Through this whole playoff run, I felt like he's outcoached every other coach he's went up against, but he still lost.
But he went up against what coach did he go up against?
Against the coach who you told me was the better coach, and I said fuck that.
And he lost to that coach.
He lost to that coach.
That coach happens to have a ring.
And that is true.
He won it with the Mavericks.
That's true.
I mean, Tibbs is a great coach. He's a player's coach. He coaches hard, but he doesn't adjust well in game, and he doesn't have a great bench. And his players are notoriously tired in the playoffs every year.
Yeah,
and
Josh Hart looks spent.
Bro, they run the stats, bro, that if you add up all the minutes that the starters played in the playoffs, they played an extra. I think they said like extra 15 more games than everybody else, bro.
Yeah.
That's because, bro, he's not letting them get a rest. And that affects Bronson, Hart, fucking Cat, who's already had knee injuries, bro. When in the third, fourth quarter, when they need energy, bro, they're gassed, bro.
Look, you have a point. You have a point. I have a counter.
What's your counter?
My counter is that.
My counter is the Knicks is just bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You man, fuck you. Fuck your team.
Towns is a bitch ass nigga.
Fuck the Pacers. But look, in all honesty, the Cavaliers did the whole minute restriction bullshit, and they gassed out because they weren't ready for that type of playoff minutes. Tibbs pushes his guys 38 to 40 fucking minutes, and when it's crunch time, they came through. The thing is, if you're gonna make a deep run, kind of fucking backfires. So, hopefully they bring in a coach who knows what the fuck they're doing. And when he does that, if they install an actual offensive system where Brunson doesn't have to carry the ball and solo the fucking load, I really feel next year, 2026, Knicks are walking away with the chip. Period. Knicks in fucking 4. Fuck everybody. Suck my dick.
Knicks ain't making it out of the second round.
Oh, fuck you.
Knicks ain't making it out of the second round.
Knicks in the finals next year, dog.
You got about to get a
that.
brand new coach. You got to learn a brand new system. Y'all not making it out of the second round.
Bro, the system's going to be fire.
I got to see how y'all get.
We'll see.
But it was a great day in the NBA. I thought it was a great game. I think today's game was one of the better games. I think everybody has been docking this series saying, oh, it's not going to be watchable. It's not going to be, nobody's going to watch it. I think this is what the NBA needs. You have the Pacers, you have the Thunder, you have 2 smaller markets. It's not big markets teams. It's not Lakers, Celtics. It's not Chicago, Miami, or any of these big markets. You got 2 smaller teams. They built the franchises the right way. They
really did.
They really built through the drafts, the trades. They're not stocking players. And bro, this is what the NBA needs, bro. I feel like this is like the future of the NBA. We got young stars in there. You got Halliburton, who's Mr. AKA White Bitches on deck. Bro, you got these niggas dripping, bro.
Motherfucking snowing.
Bro, let Halliburton win. Let Halliburton win this fucking series, bro, and be finals MVP, bro. It will be white girls on deck, bro. I promise you.
His pussy aura is gonna be fucking vibrating through the screen and shit. Like
He's already pulling up with 3-7, 3 sevens. I mean, his white bitches ain't 10s, they're 7s.
3-7.
He's got sevens. Connie. He has Jenny.
Let him win this final.
Tammy.
He'll have 7 10s. 7 10s getting off the van with him.
Easy. This
Easy
fool
work.
has so much white bitch aura dripping off him more than oh boy from Hunter x Hunter, bro. Real talk. That motherfucker just got he's just fucking glowing in white bitch
so
aura.
Been watching it?
Oh hey, I've been watching Hunter x Hunter.
Isaac, how far did you get in 100? Oh wait, Isaac, how far did you get in 100?
The first 10 minutes of the first episode.
It's
a
sleeper,
season.
right? It's a fucking sleeper. That shit is so boring.
All right, I already told him, but you remember the first episode, right?
Yeah.
When the kid left and he got on the boat and then the boat was rocking and then the captain went down there to see how everybody was doing. There was only 4 people that were acting normal. Everybody else was being a little bitch.
Yeah.
I got to there.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I want to retract something I said about Hunter x Hunter.
Say what you
Without
say.
without saying that shit, or without seeing that shit, I was talking mad shit about it. Hunter x Hunter had one of those storylines where I was really invested once it really started going. Once it really started get going, it was really good. But I still got my critiques. I don't know if it's top 5, but it was definitely not trash.
Every
And,
anime has its critiques.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, how many seasons did it have?
I don't
It's
know.
not really season. It's more like arcs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I think there's about because the manga or manga.
Nah, manga, dog.
Depending on how you
Fuck
pronounce
that. We
it.
say mango.
Yeah, we're
we
in
say
America,
that
bro.
mango over here, bro.
Yeah, we pronounce our words. It goes further in the manga, but the author had like medical issues, so it's like on and off, bro. It's like one of those like stories where it never
How
really
the
gets completed,
Fuck, do you know that?
bro.
Because he likes that shit.
I be knee deep in the culture, bro. I'm knee deep in this shit, bro. Like when you hear about those black dudes that really know like nerd shit,
So you're a blurb?
I
What's
don't
a
know.
blurb?
I don't know
A
about blurs.
black
I
nerd.
never. I never
That's
heard
a
that
black
before.
nerd. Bro, I'm on the Facebook group. I ain't even a black nerd though, but I'm on that blurb shit.
I'm on
Blurb.
I'm on RDC World, like 50 Shades Anime.
RDC is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But nah, bro. Hunter x Hunter is the same animator or same creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, which is my favorite anime of all time.
Oh yeah, because they got the same character in there too. Fucking Knuckle. Tell me Knuckle's not homeboy from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Who's not? Who you
Knuckle,
bringing?
the dude with the pompadour. He talks like that. Ah, I'm so fired up. Ah, that dude. That dude.
Kuwabara?
Huh?
Yeah,
He's Kurabara, right? They both have pompadours. They both scrap with their shirt off with some fucking
They have
dress
same
pants.
hairstyle. They have same
Yeah.
hairstyle. Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, look, Hunter x Hunter was really cool. Was it Perfect Cell versus fucking?
Bro, okay, bro. Nobody is that, bro. Nobody is Dragon. Okay.
It was a hella
Even-
mix of
e-
shit,
even
bro.
in-
They even had homeboy from fucking Ghost in the Shell in there.
But you gotta look at the timeline, bro. Hunter x Hunter animation looks kind of newer now because it's on Netflix, but you gotta realize it came out early 90s, bro.
It
came
did
out.
not.
It did come out early
It
90s.
came out
bro.
2011.
No,
The anime, not the
but
manga.
The
The
manga was
anime.
written.
No, yeah.
And there's a anime that came out in the 1990s, bro, and they just readapted it, bro. It came out early 90s, bro. So you might be thinking like, oh, Hunter x Hunter bit off all these animes.
Bro, I don't think
no.
it bit off of it. I do see some similarities where I'm just like, oh, I can tell he was a fan. And I'm not mad at that because at the end of the day,
Bro, Japan just voted Dragon Ball Z the best anime of all time.
Yeah, but it's
Nobody's
not.
gonna beat Dragon Ball Z. No, because
But it's not,
off
though.
of fucking popularity alone, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's gonna beat Dragon Ball Z.
No.
Year round. It's not the best anime.
No,
It's just
not.
the most culturally best anime.
Yeah,
And it's only culturally relevant because from Dragon Ball until the fucking Cell Saga. Everything after the Cell Saga, bro, is bullshit.
It
bro.
really is, though.
Majin Buu Saga is mid at best. Anything after that is trash, bro. Super is garbage, bro.
Super had its points.
Super, bro, that's all bullshit, bro.
Bro, Jiren versus Goku had a fucking. They set up an arena in
That shit had
fucking
me
TJ.
sleeping.
bro, come on now.
Bro, I'm being serious. Like, look that shit up in TJ. They hyped that shit up.
It's culturally good, bro, but it's not better, bro.
Bro.
Attack on Titan is better than fucking
No, you're
Dragon Ball
right.
Z, bro.
Story wise, hell yeah. Bro, Hunter.
I'm rewatching Death Note. Death Note is fucking better than fucking
That's a
Dragon Ball.
fucking sleeper for me,
Bro,
too,
I was about to
dog.
watch
I
that
passed
shit.
the fuck out
You never
watching
watched
that
Death
shit.
Note
I
before?
haven't watched shit.
Death Note is
But I
fucking
seen
fire.
it on Netflix. So I was
You ever
about to
seen
watch it, but then
Psycho-Pass?
Hunter came in.
Don't watch the movie. Watch the actual anime.
Yeah.
The movie on the Netflix movie is trash.
Yo, have you heard?
yeah.
Have you ever heard of an anime called Psychopass?
Psychopass is my shit, bro. Me and my brother went to see Psychopass in the movie theater.
Hey, Psychopass is the shit. Then.
Bro,
All right,
we
hell
went to
yeah.
see that last year. Psychopass, someone a P, Padoris, whatever that fucking version was last year that came out in movie theaters. We went and watched it, bro.
All right.
Psychopass is the shit, bro.
Psychopass is the shit.
I like Psychopass. I like Parasite. I like the first
Parasite is fucking weird.
the first half of Tokyo Ghoul. The first season of Tokyo Ghoul is the shit.
I ain't never seen Tokyo.
The second half, oh my god, I never seen nothing fall off more in my life, bro. That shit was trash.
Really?
But bro, there's so much shit out there that's actually good that
Wait, hold on. Didn't you tell me you checked out Solo Leveling? Because like right now, that's one of my favorite ones.
So I did. So here was the thing about Soul 11. I steal everything on my box.
Okay.
So they had everything listed at season 1. I thought when you said it was a season 2, I watched all of season 1, but it really split in half. Thinking that, so it was like what 20 plus episodes, and I thought all that was season 1. It was really season 1 and season 2 combined.
Yeah.
So the thing about that I don't like about Solo Leveling
my bad. Before you say it, I just want to say how they rip off fucking Hunter x Hunter with the ant bullshit. What's up with Japanese people and ants?
They don't fuck with ants, bro.
They hate motherfucking ants, bro. But back to your point. I'm sorry.
Here's what I think about Solo Leveling. When you deal with Solo Leveling anime, this is a North Korean animation, I believe.
South
Korean? Okay, my bad. South Korean animation, I believe. When you have characters that have no fucking personality, and that you can't, when you watching these motherfuckers, you're watching this, it's just every episode is the same shit over and over and then over. Like in the first 4 episodes, he's a fucking level 0 E rank.
Yeah.
Bullshit. He has his personality in the first 4 episodes is like, okay, he's personality. He's fucking has so much like shit, like depth to his character. After the shit happens where he dies, comes back to life, levels up, all that shit, he has no fucking personality for the next 22 episodes, bro. He just walking around. But a nigga hit puberty at fucking 25 and just gets mad bitches, bro. And just
he do get mad bitches,
gets mad bitches and don't know he get bitches.
I fuck that demon bitch.
And then off top, what I don't like is plot armor anime, bro. When you like, he's never had an anime battle, bro, where the nigga took damage, bro. Like when you watch Cell versus Goku, you don't know who's gonna win because the niggas is going back and forth. When you watch Naruto versus Sasuke, bro, niggas is going back and forth. When you watch,
yeah, but you can't say that for Hunter x Hunter because that was one of my biggest critiques.
You can.
Their fights were whack.
No, some of the fights go, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah, their fights were whack, bro.
You're bitch. But okay,
I'll be the judge of that when I get there.
Yeah, when you get there. But so, those anime, bro, when you watch anime fights, bro, it's back and forth. This nigga in Solo Leveling is literally the name of that one. He's leveling everybody solo, bro. He has no motherfucking, bro. Even when, bro, you go through like 2 episodes of a villain, the ant nigga, whatever his name is.
That motherfucker was fucking everybody up.
He was fucking everybody up. Here comes in Jin Woo and it's like, back up, bitches. I'm about to show y'all what I can do. And then he just wipes this nigga floor with this nigga real quick. And then when it looks like the ant is about to have a up and kill this nigga, the system has a automatic fucking activate this shit, and he activates this shit, and then like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? It's like it's not compelling because the main character has no fucking. He's not going through anything, bro.
No,
he's boring as fuck.
What you're spitting is facts.
He's leveling everything, bro, and he's not even fucking breaking a sweat.
Bro.
I'm watching I'm watching me, nigga. I'm watching me go through anime, nigga.
Right.
Just an easy life, bro. That's how I look like it,
hold
bro.
on.
Nigga, what are you doing, bro?
All right. Let me make my counter to this shit.
What's your counter?
All right. So my counter to this shit is visually.
Visually,
their fight scenes are fucking way more fire than what was going on with Hunter x Hunter. Let me finish, dog. Hisoka, I was looking forward to Hisoka motherfucking Gong, and it was cool.
Ooh, you make my point right now.
But I mean, the strategy behind their fight was hella cool, but that shit was ass. Fucking the Phantom Troop, I was looking forward to that shit. Motherfucking, what was the dude who looks like a bitch, Colostomy bag or whatever the fuck his name is? I can't say his name. The one with the C, and he beat that big, strong motherfucking Blanca looking dude.
I haven't watched Hunter in a while, but I don't know.
Still the fights are whack, bro. Like it has nothing. It has nothing on like fucking Kakashi versus Obito. It has nothing against like Jiren versus Goku. Fucking even Toppo versus Vegeta are better than a lot of the shit that goes down there.
Name 5 people in Hunter x Hunter.
Huh?
Name 5 people in Hunter x Hunter.
Fucking Hisoka, Gong, Killua, what was it? Miro, what's that motherfucking Knuckle, Shoot, the King.
Oh, you going past 5?
Motherfucker, I can go. I watched the shit.
All right, you ready?
The Bombers, motherfucking.
You ready? Watch this.
Razor. What? Go ahead.
Name 5 people in Solo Leveling.
Shit, I can't because there's like it's South Korean, so there's like Jinwoo Ho, Jinwoo So, Jinwoo Lo, Jinwoo Do. Like they have.
These all made up names, bro.
Hey, bro, they are, but like real shit.
I watched it.
The homie who put me on, that was like my biggest complaint. I was like, bro, I cannot tell anybody apart Because they have such a fucking same name.
Ain't that hard, bro. You know what it is?
Nah, what
There's
is
no
it?
development in those characters, bro. All those side characters are fucking useless, bro. They don't do shit, bro.
They really are.
Even the level S rank people in solo leveling, bro, who are level S, who are supposed to be beasts, are bitches, bro. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? They didn't do shit, bro.
Like,
Like,
they have it in that show. They categorize them by level.
they level by level.
Yeah,
It's literally like a video game, bro. Like the anime is really like a video game. Like how you
It's dope though.
farm, how you farm.
Yeah,
The main character farms, bro. He think, I could just do this level multiple times and just farm my level up. So it's kind of like that part is cool. But when you get to other characters, like nigga, all these other characters move to S level. You're
S
like,
rank,
nigga,
yeah.
you're our S rank. Yo, S rank, bro. You're a bitch, bro, because you getting beat up by everybody else, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but
bro.
like,
And
all
this
right.
nigga, bro, who only been really doing his thing for like a couple months, bro, just keep leveling up every fight. Because what it is, bro, once you get your rank, you're not supposed to be able to get above that rank.
Yeah. Once you're born in, you're
Exactly.
born into what you are.
so
So
if
this
you're-
motherfucker's the
so if you're-
weakest motherfucker
So if
born
you're E
into
rank,
it
you're E rank for life.
for
Yeah.
life.
If you're S rank, you're S rank for life. If you're a B rank, you're B rank for life. So he was an E rank, died, came back to life, and now he's one of those people who can E rank and he can level up, like actually like surpass his actual rank.
But that's
Yeah.
his power,
So
though.
that's his power. That's what it is. So never
okay.
ever seen that before. So bro, so he's beyond S level now, bro. I don't know what the fuck he is right now, bro. He's got to be like
Yeah.
a triple S motherfucker at this point because he's beating the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah.
But, bro,
Without
but-
breaking, bro, he one of this. He one of the motherfuckers that. You ever seen a motherfucker that just like do something so cool? You're like, how the fuck is he doing this shit, bro? And he's like, you're just watching this motherfucker, and he's just like, how do you do that?
Jay, this is exactly
he was
why.
whooping her ass.
Bro,
This is
like that.
exactly
Bro,
why I
bro.
like solo leveling. Just
Bro,
because
really, bro, he doesn't break that. Bro, he really doesn't.
I relate
break a
to that
sweat.
shit. I relate to that shit,
No,
bro.
you don't.
Yes, I do. Because I was
No, you
born.
don't.
I was born a motherfucking E rank. You know, motherfuckers always question your boy Big Steve, and then once
Nigga, you still an E rank.
yeah, I know, but I still be doing fucking S rank missions and coming out unscathed. And motherfuckers is like, but how? But how does he do
He
it?
did die and come back and start
Yeah,
thugging out.
I-
He did.
I
He
do
You
did.
an
some
E rank.
shit.
You an E rank with S rank personality.
That's still motherfucking valid.
That's still gas.
All
right
right.
I'm
there.
still outside being valid with my fucking S rank, E rank bullshit. Bitches look at me like, this motherfucker, what's he gonna talk to me? I'm used to dealing with weird guys. Bitch, I ain't the weirdest guy. I'm the coolest guy. You just met the right one. Holler at me. And then these motherfuckers be like, just throwing in that dog. Like, it happens. Like, I don't know how I do it. Yes, I just happen to solo level myself. And maybe that's why I
He
feel
really
so.
just
You
entered
really-
into that
Maybe
into his
that's why.
life. He
Maybe
really
that's
did.
why I just feel that shit so much. Just because it's like I understand what it's like to be misjudged, and that's why I relate to on that one. Like with Hunter x Hunter, like my dad was the greatest motherfucking hunter ever. He built a whole island for me. Every time I meet somebody, they're like, "Oh, your dad's Gene, whose name is also Nig." If we could touch on that.
Big Nick, bro. That's that nigga.
Yeah, he left this
God.
kid. He left this kid, and his name is Nick. That shit had me dying, bro.
Nigga.
I
Bro,
was waiting for him to bring that up.
but still, though, like on Hunter x Hunter, that motherfucker is getting everything handed to him.
But he's training, bro.
Yeah, but
He's
everybody.
training. He's losing. When you lose, bro, it creates development, bro.
No, it does.
You're not a
It
Mary
does.
fucking Sue, bro.
No, bro, and I feel that. All I'm saying is like what I like with solo leveling is just from the get. They're like, "Oh, you're an E. You can't do this shit. Watch me do this shit," and then he fucking beats the shit out of him.
Bro, but he's not even having any comment, bro.
I just relate to
Here
that.
it is. Again, y'all making me shit on something I actually like. I actually like solo leveling. I just don't
I like
like.
Hunter x Hunter.
I just don't like that the fact that the main character doesn't have any opposition. Like he don't know.
Yeah.
he's not trying, bro. He's not trying.
They really set up that ant to be that dude,
Bro,
and
that's
then
what
he
I
beat
thought,
the
bro.
shit out of
I
that
swear I
ant.
thought I was gonna see a fight. I swear I was like, oh, I'm about to see some. I can finally see this nigga let loose or go back and forth. Bro, he beat the shit out of that motherfucker, bro. Like, bro, I hated. Okay, here's my thing. I hated Dragon Ball Z when it was like these niggas staring at each other for 2 episodes, 3 episodes, not looking, and they just power ups, yelling, screaming. You know that Frieza, Namek Saga.
Yeah.
You know all that shit.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Let me your power.
Yeah, but you know what? That's anticipation, nigga. You like motherfucker.
When he gets that motherfucker,
Yeah.
he's gonna
You like,
fuck you
like
up.
when you watching it, and you come home from school, you like motherfucker, I'm about to watch some shit, and you watch these motherfuckers like flashbacks, screams, they staring at each other, the thunder in the background, like nigga,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up, fuck you, nigga, fuck you too, nigga, like the fuck monkeys, nigga, fuck
Man.
you too, bitch. You fucking killed Krillin, okay, fuck Krillin, nigga, but fuck you too. It's like all that shit,
Bro,
But
you
then when
got me
watch Solo
hype
Leveling,
ready to ride for Krillin right now.
Bro, it was like 18. It was like nigga episodes of like nigga, I'm about to fuck you up, bro. It was build up. When you watch Solo Leveling, it's like, nah, fuck you. I'm gonna whoop your ass. And he whoops his ass in like fucking 40. He whoops his ass in like 20 minutes, and then it's 10 minutes of bitches jocking this nigga. Like, oh, who did it? Jin Woo did it. Like,
Again,
nigga, what the fuck
again,
bro? What?
I just relate to that.
Like, come on, bro.
I
Like,
just
bro, when you
relate
watch-
to whooping ass and then just having bitches jock
it's
me.
cool, but like, nigga, where's the anticipation? Where's the build up? Where's the like, nigga, who this nigga gonna fight, bro? Like, this nigga has no fucking.
All right,
He
I
has no
hear you.
Vegeta. He has no Vegeta to his like Goku. He has no Sasuke to his Naruto. He
Well,
has no
that's
fucking-
true. He has no kilowatt
he
to
has
his gone.
He has no kilowatt to. It's like it's just Jin Woo and Jin Woo, bro. Like there's just nobody else, bro. It's just kind of boring.
Nah,
It's like,
you right,
You can't name 5 niggas from Solo Leveling.
Nah, I can't. I really
So,
can't.
you know-
I can describe you the character, but it's only describing off
How you
of.
describe an anime character? It's a 2 bitches with big ass titties that are unproportional. One's got brown hair, one's got blue hair.
There ain't
You
no
got-
big titty bitch in Solo Leveling.
Nigga, there's a big titty bitch in every anime.
Is
Bro,
there? Oh yeah, the goth, that little,
Yeah, come on,
the little goth
Them
bitch.
niggas, them weird ass niggas be drawing.
Ooh,
titties
I love me some
unproportional.
motherfucking goth bitches though.
Everybody take a minute, pause. Look at the nigga.
It's some motherfucking yes.
We
Hey.
know you watch hentai. Anyway, nigga,
Nah.
then you got another nigga that's like orange
Never.
hair. You got all the kind of weird drawn ass motherfuckers. Like, oh, it's anime.
Nah,
But
that's
still.
not me though. All right. Fuck you. I do not watch hentai, but if I had to, if like again, I just want to say that I'm gonna peel back my earlier misconception for Hunter x Hunter, because again, despite everything I'm saying, as far as story wise goes, my man SDJ said it the best. He said it's a slow burn. I took the time to actually sit there and watch this shit, and it legit had me fucking captivated and interested on seeing what the fuck's gonna happen to the king, a little fucking Gojo bitch, like all that shit. It was fucking interesting as fuck. So like,
Did you
yeah,
finish the ant art?
I finished the ant arc today, I think, because the king died. I didn't like how he died. I didn't like the ending of
Bro,
that.
that's a fire ass ending, bro. A poison nigga. I can't beat you head straight up, so I gotta poison your ass, nigga. Bro, you was too fire, bro.
Bro, I hated how the old man went out.
Bro, that's some real. That's what I said. This is a bitch ass nigga don't fucking. Bro, that's like, bro, that's some fire ass shit. What do you mean?
It
nigga?
was super fire. That doesn't mean I have to fucking like it, bro. I'm not disagreeing with you that it was fire. But, you know, fake Hashirama.
Yeah.
Fake Hashirama, you know.
No, he was before Hashirama because it came out before, nigga. Let's get real,
Bro,
bro.
there's no way that it came out 1 year before Naruto. There's
That
no
don't
way
fucking matter,
either.
bro.
It don't matter. There's no way either of them knew that they were going to fucking copy each other, because you can't prove that.
You can, but I know one came out first.
All right, bet. But still, all I'm saying is like that fight scene was cool, but it was no Hashirama versus Madara.
Of course not, but it was still a great ass fight.
Yeah, it was okay.
And you-
It was a sleeper. I fell asleep 3 times, bro. I would be done with this series if I didn't fall asleep so much.
You a goddamn lame.
I'm being dead ass serious.
Is that much of a sleeper?
Super sleeper.
God damn.
It's cool though.
Looking forward to that.
It's
Where you gotta
cool. You have to watch it on your
So-
own, bro.
Now we're done with Hunter. Did y'all check out the new Marvel game? Marvel. What's the name of it? Marvel
Toda?
Toda.
Token?
Totosin
Can I
or
put it on the
Totosin
background?
or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
throw that shit on.
Should I put it on the
Nah,
background?
Put what in the background?
The Marvel game. Will we get
Like the
copyright?
trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
See,
bet.
we're
I'm gonna watch it on your phone.
You watch it?
Yeah.
We're all Marvel vs. Capcom fans. They've been hinting at a Marvel vs. They've been hinting at a Marvel vs. Capcom game for the last couple years.
And
but
this is a Marvel versus Marvel.
But this is yeah, exactly. So we got hit with a curveball.
No, definitely.
It's not Marvel vs. Capcom. It's Marvel
Oh, it's
Tokon.
showing up here.
Yeah, so it's gonna be in the background for everybody to see.
Truthfully, I thought this was gonna be
They said
Dragon
Iron
Ball
Man
Fighters
looks like
2.
a Gundam.
He does like a fucking Gundam, bro. I think he looks pretty sad.
Why that make Steve not? Look
I like his
Steve?
jacket.
I feel like
He
I gotta
look-
see the roster, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like it looks good, but it's a 4v4, bro. You gotta have a massive roster for this to be a 4v4. You guys already trying to pick characters now, which is I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm only picking Doom and
Star-Lord.
Star-Lord because I use and in Marvel Rivals I use Star-Lord a lot. My dude right there, boom with the gun.
He plays like
Oh,
Dante.
cool. Oh, Dante, yeah,
he plays
there
like
we go.
Dante in
I
Marvel
was
vs.
reading
Capcom
the
3.
comments. They said a certain move that he does, or the move that he already did with his guns, like shooting like that was like a Dante thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks really good.
What I like
And
is
then they were
that
talking about this Ghost Rider, like he's a specific type of. Ghost
yeah,
Rider.
that's Robbie Reyes. That's
There
the
you go.
Mexican Ghost Rider.
My dude Doom right there.
That was sick. If I don't see Doom 3s, then he ain't really Doom.
That's what I was
Nah, I
about
don't
to
see
say. You
anything.
think they're gonna keep the threes?
They
I mean,
better.
I think that's a Marvel vs. Capcom thing. I don't think that's it's like a Doom thing. That's
Yeah.
a Marvel vs. Capcom thing.
That's
I
true.
doubt I see it in here.
Man, I'll have to retire Doom then.
But,
Storm
I mean,
looks thick though. God damn.
I told you he watches Hente.
Well, how do you feel about 4v4?
Well,
I haven't
apparently
experienced it.
it 4v4 where you
I mean,
can
look,
control all four
it's looking
characters.
all hectic right there with I mean,
It's-
same
it's-
shit with 3 because your aerial combos with
Yeah.
switching
Damn,
to
they
the
got
third,
Hulk Buster armor.
Bro, it looks sick as fuck. I think so it's from the same guys that did Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So it should play like that.
Tokon.
Tokon. You know, I heard that Tokon means fighting souls, so they're just saying fighting souls, fighting souls. Marvel Girl, it's Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider, it's fucking Doctor Doom, it's Iron Man, Cap, and Star-Lord.
How deep do you think that roster is gonna be?
Bro, it has to be everybody.
It has to be at least 50.
Everybody. But for 4v4,
so
bro.
it's gonna be a
It has
DLC
to be-
on top of a DLC
Oh,
on top
hell
of
yeah.
a DLC.
Fuck yeah, bro. I
On
think
top of
the
another
initial
DLC.
roster will be
It has to be at least 20.
At least
20 at first.
at least 20 at first.
Yeah.
I think their initial roster has to be the big hitters.
Definitely.
Like I think you get Iron Man, War Machine, Captain America, you get Star-Lord, Doctor. Everybody's still there, so that's like what,
Yeah.
8 extras. When you can see
yeah.
Thor. Who else?
I should know
Mm,
characters. 'cause I
bro,
play Marvel
Nobody from the
Rivals.
Eternals.
If I had to say something,
The
I don't
Fantastics.
think you're getting War Machine. I think you're gonna get Iron Man. I think you're gonna get Captain America. I think you're gonna get Thor, Doctor Doom. Definitely everybody who's gonna be major players in Secret Wars coming up. So I think we're gonna get Fantastic Four characters. You know what I mean? People like that.
That's the 8. That's the 8, bro. That's the 8 that you see on the fucking roster. We're
No,
talking about extras.
that's what I'm saying. Even as the extras, I think they're gonna be major players in fucking was it Doomsday?
Yeah, but besides the 8 characters seen on screen, who you know is a for sure lock for the initial roster?
Magneto.
Magneto. You need to bring X because they got Storm, so there's
They
X-Men.
they own X-Men now.
So Storm's in there. I'm thinking we're gonna get. You got to put Wolverine in there.
Definitely.
I feel like
Cyclops has to go
Cyclops
in,
DLC.
dog.
Cyclops coming DLC.
I know, but like it'd be super sick if they do Phoenix Force Cyclops.
That bro, no.
Hey, I'm just a fan.
You're
Phoenix
just
Force
a fan.
Cyclops would be sick.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. Cyclops coming DLC. He's not initial roster though.
Fantastics or
Um,
DLC, right?
But you get
Fantastic
at least,
Four.
You get at least 2 Fantastic Four characters.
You got to get Human Torch and the Thing over
Bro,
Sue Storm
in
and
Marvel Rivals, the Mr. Fantastic and the Girl came out first, and then the Human Torch and the Thing came out in the later down the line.
So
So
do
I
the
feel like what
opposite.
you're saying is gonna probably be the same too.
Mm.
You're gonna get 2 and get the other 2 later.
I feel like Black Panther has to be out.
I think
course.
Black Panther
Yeah.
might be.
He's coming. of
He's for
course.
sure has to be main roster.
Who else is the main roster? Hawkeye.
Nah, I think
I
think Winter Soldier would go over Hawkeye.
So you think Hawkeye's DLC?
Yeah,
You think Bucky? Oh no, Bucky gonna come before.
So Winter Soldier is coming for him. Who else on Thunderbolts? So you have Winter Soldier, Red Guardian.
the only one from the
Black
Thunderbolts I
Hill.
would say would be Black Widow.
You're
They
not
can-
getting.
They can take their choice from either.
You're not getting discount Captain America.
No.
Super-
U.S. agent.
USA. You're not getting
Nah.
that. What about Century?
Sentry has to. I don't know if he
DLC?
has to be on there, but I feel like Sentry is a character that if you have access to the whole Marvel roster, you have to use him. Same with Adam Warlock.
So DLC. I didn't like Adam Warlock in the Guardians.
I didn't like him in the movies neither, but in the comic books,
In the guy, he is fire.
yeah, he soloed fucking Thanos. Who's another one who should be on there is Thanos.
I could see Thanos getting on there.
Ultron.
Yeah.
DLC.
Really?
DLC.
Okay.
He's DLC.
Ultron came out in Marvel Rivals not too long ago.
You get a
so
Hulk.
he was like
You get a
later
Green
character.
Hulk. You definitely get a Hulk. I think anything
Abomination.
anything beyond Hulk is DLC. Like that's the Red Hulk, She-Hulk, Abomination, all DLC.
But I feel like they should throw some random, super cool, fucking
Just in the main
villain
roster.
Yeah, from the villain roster. Like
I'll do Red Skull.
I would say Doctor Octopus.
Nah.
Doc Ock would be sick.
Nah,
You haven't seen.
I would
You
go
haven't
Venom.
seen
I would go
him yet.
Venom.
Venom, but
Oh.
you've seen Venom in games. You haven't seen Doctor Octopus.
I would go, bro.
You haven't seen Green Goblin in games
Yeah, true. But how do you do a Green Goblin with a fucking flight?
with the glider.
With a glider.
That's what make him cool. Like maybe it's a new mechanic to a fight game
But
that you haven't seen.
You could do Red. You could do Red Skull without that.
Yeah, but Red Skull's just gonna be a fucking. He's a Winter Soldier, Captain America,
Okay,
Taskmaster.
Who gives a fuck?
True.
Taskmaster.
Yeah, Taskmaster's tight, but only the cool Taskmaster, not this last Taskmaster.
Not the female.
Nah, not the female
Not her?
one. Not the quiet fucking. I don't know that Taskmaster.
We don't know who that is. That's why they killed her in the first 20 minutes of fucking
Right.
Thunderbolts.
Do you think you get Sam Wilson, Captain America?
I think you do, but as DLC. I think you get with him might be
A skin?
a skin. I think you get him as the Falcon, but I think you can change his skin to the Captain America because you already have Captain America as a lead. You can't have two Captain Americas. I don't think you can. And plus, his movie isn't really, and he never really owned the comics anyway. So
True.
I feel like you get him as the Falcon, and then you get a skin that looks Captain America.
Do you think you get any super powerful but super obscure characters like
Loki?
Loki would be sick, but I don't know how obscure he is now because of the popularity of his show.
I feel like Loki would be sick. I think Loki could play as.
Doctor Strange type,
No, I'm thinking
like a caster.
I'm trying to think of Marvel vs. Capcom, who he could play as. I'm thinking, what's her name with the bat chick?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Titans.
Yeah, she's like, there's always like two of them, and she can like cast
Yeah.
spells.
No, that's
I
a
can-
good.
I can see him playing as that.
That's a good one. What do you think about
For everything you're saying, I'm thinking Marvel Rivals, and I know how Loki
I've
plays
never-
in that game. He's like a support,
He's a support character.
and he casts spells to heal. And
Is he heal? He's a healer.
Yeah,
He heals his teammates, but he's also shooting you with some shit too. with his stab.
He's
But-
a fucking healer,
And he can
bro.
clone himself everywhere too.
Well, that's the cloning is. I can see that, but the healer, bro.
Yeah,
I've never
he's-
seen him heal
He's
anybody.
like a support character.
yeah, no, but that's a different type of gameplay.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
we're going
absolutely.
into Arc Systems play. Like they made Krillin dope. You know what I'm saying? Master Roshi was dope, and like Master Roshi is dope. But
The
I mean,
only
like,
thing is, those are already characters established in like a fighting realm, right?
oh man, Loki has moves. There's
He does.
moves you can take from. He has the fucking.
I'm gonna go back to Rivals, not a Rivals.
I don't care about Rivals. This ain't the same. This ain't the same people who are making Rivals. The people who are making
I know.
this
I'm
game.
just going off of like their abilities and what they're able to do.
Yeah, but see, in Rivals, that's a lot more strategy that goes into it. It's not the same as a fighting game. With a fighting game, you're gonna get fucking bread and butter combos. You're gonna get hard knockdowns, wall bounces. You're gonna get a lot more strategies. Who can wave dash? Who can air dash? Who has an 8-way dash? Who has more tech than the other person? Like in a fighting game, Loki can be a very good fucking zone player. He can cash it like Doctor Strange in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You know what I mean? He kind of stays away, has a low health, but he can fuck you up in a X Factor situation. You know what I mean? And he's a really good support, like you said, for having as an assist. Now it's a 4v4, but they're not saying that you can control all four. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you
they're-
can.
is it going to be?
Yeah, you can call any one of your teammates at the same time.
No,
at any time.
I don't doubt that you can call anyone for the assist, but I mean, like, you know how like in Marvel Heroes versus Capcom, where it was like you pick the player, but then you can pick your assist.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe it's 3 versus 3 with you can pick an extra assist. You know what I'm saying? And it would still be 4v4, but you know what I mean?
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more to come out of the game. Obviously, it doesn't come out to 2006. I think the initial look is we're excited for it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
It's
what
pretty dope.
we're confused about is in the last couple of years we've been hit of a Marvel vs. Capcom game though, not a Marvel Tokyo. What is it called again? Token, where it's just a straight Marvel game, where it's Marvel versus Marvel v4, 4v4. They've been dropping hints at a new Marvel vs. Capcom game. They've dropped hints that they're going to be a new game coming out. They're working on it. They've literally said, we're going to take you for a ride on stage, bro. Like dropping hints that they're working on a game.
I just hope this game isn't one of those like filler games waiting for another Marvel vs. Capcom.
Bro, you can't have this game and a Marvel vs. Capcom game come out at the same time, bro, because they'll cannibalize each other. It's the same audience. So if this game comes out in 2006, you're not getting a Marvel vs. Capcom game out until at least 2030, 2031.
When did Ultimate come out?
2010,
bro. Ultimate
the original, it wasn't even Ultimate. It was just Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, but then you got to think Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out in 20.
I forgot about that shit.
18.
I played that shit a few times and that was it.
Yeah, it came out 2019, and it's crazy. So Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out 2019, and I believe the same creators that are making the new Marvel Tokon game.
What was their name? Arc.
No, it's not the same creators.
No. They made Dragon Ball Z Fighters. They came out the same year. Yeah. They came out the same year in 2019. Dragon Ball Z Fighters came out in 2019.
Was such the better
Marvel
game.
versus Infinite came out in 2019.
Yeah.
And everybody played Marvel vs. And it was like, okay, which game do we prefer? And everybody preferred Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So now we fast forward. They got they're making a new Dragon Ball Z game. I'm not. They're making a new Marvel game. You're not gonna get a Marvel vs. Capcom game while this game's out. While they're working on this game, doing DLC and dropping new shit for it, patches and new characters, you're not going to get a Marvel vs. Capcom game while this game is out. So this game comes out 2006?
2026.
2026. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
This game comes out 2026. You're not getting a Marvel vs. Capcom game, bro, at least till 2030, 2031, bro.
God damn, that's too far.
But, bro, like, personally, as much as I love the Capcom characters in it, I'm not gonna be missing them. If Arc System Works is doing the game,
you're still gonna miss some characters, bro.
I'm gonna miss a few, but like if you even notice my teams, they're always all Marvel anyways. So like for me, this doesn't bother me because I like Capcom, I like Ryu, you know what I mean? I like Ken, but like I ain't gonna miss fucking Hagar. I'm not gonna miss fucking T-Bone.
You don't have Let's just go down the roster of who we don't have now. This not Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Okay.
And Capcom. Let's see. Isaac, you use Akuma, don't you not? Dude. Akuma's gone. I use Virgil. Virgil's gone. Weather Dog gone.
Thank fucking God.
Again, you're not hurting my fucking feelings with this shit.
Weather Dog gone. Chris from Resident Evil.
Not hurting me. Bye. Replace him with the Punisher.
Strider. Go. I said until you have to replace people. Bro,
replace him with the Punisher.
But they're not gonna. That's not the character. That's the same problem that Marvel Capcom
Infinite had.
You replaced fucking.
They want to replace Magneto with.
You replaced Marvel characters with. I'm not Marvel. Like
no,
X-Men.
they did.
You replaced the X-Men with other characters who do the same moves, but they weren't the same. Like you got rid of Magneto's like quick dash, like quick.
They put it on someone else.
And they put it on, wasn't it Black Panther or something?
No, I thought they put it on Ultron.
Maybe they put it on somebody else, and you're like, bro, it's not the same. Like, we get attached to these characters, bro. So you're attached, even though you're not attached to comic characters, you're attached to being on the side, bro. You're attached to seeing Ryu over there, Chun-Li, Guile, Ken. But I'm thinking Marvel Capcom 2 because I'm playing that recently.
Yeah.
But just those characters, bro, in general, bro. So now you wipe them all away, and you're gonna replace them with more Marvel characters, but how we have to see how it plays, bro. I have to see how it plays.
Definitely.
Am I excited?
It's
I'm
still
excited,
way too soon. Like way too
2026 is around the corner. All I want to do is
fire-ass trailer coming out too.
Of course.
How I want to counter that is just like before Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there was X-Men, Children of Atom, which was an all X-Men fighting game.
Yes.
And then there was Marvel Superheroes, which was an all Marvel fighting game.
Yes.
And those existed. And I was a fan of those. What brought me in, you know, I was playing those before I played Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah, I mean, just to date myself, I was playing those before I played Marvel versus Capcom. So to me, having an all Marvel game with an all Marvel roster with a whole different creative staff who looks like they're going to take time to put into the fucking characters. Because, like, I'm sorry, Marvel versus Infinite looks so fucking lame. It looks
gameplay.
Yeah,
The
the
gameplay
gameplay was the
good.
mechanics were dope,
Well,
but
I think
like
the visual was
the
it was
visual
bad.
of it, yeah, just didn't give me that cool factor. This game, it gives me the cool factor. Like, yeah, fucking Iron Man looks like a fucking Gundam. Fucking, you know what I mean? Captain America looks like fucking Guile with a fucking Captain America helmet
With a jean
on.
jacket on.
Yeah, with a jean jacket on. He looks like Nash and shit. You know what I mean?
I do hear what you're saying. Where you're saying like Children of the Atom, Marvel Heroes, okay. But when you think of a Marvel fighting game, you don't think of those games. You think of Marvel versus Capcom,
And
bro.
that's true.
Yep.
You don't think of what's up? When you think of like somebody asks you, hey, what's the greatest Marvel fighting game of all time? You don't think
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's definitely Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel Children of the Atom or Marvel Heroes. No, it's Marvel versus Capcom 2, bro. That's the definitive, bro, edition. That's the game. That's arguably the greatest fighting game of all time. So
And that's facts.
that's
but
fact. So when you think of we're at the new Marvel game and you're missing Capcom, it does hit a little bit. Now, I'm not saying this game's not going to be whack. I think this game's going to be fire. I think you have the guys that did Dragon Ball Z FighterZ. You got the same guy. That game was fun. 4v4. The designs look good. The trailer was fire. I think it's going to be a really good game. Still saying all that, I still wanted a Marvel vs. Capcom game. I'm still gonna miss the Capcom characters, bro. Just because I wanted to see what characters they could have brought in. What you could?
No, you ain't lying,
What could a Marvel vs. Capcom game look like in
But
2026, bro?
who are they bringing in now? Name some new Capcom characters.
Name some new Marvel characters, motherfucker.
A motherfucker, they can throw fucking me personally. You can throw in fucking Namor. They throwing in Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. That's dope. They can throw in Miles Morales fucking Spider-Man over fucking Peter Parker all the fucking time. Shit, throw in fucking Uncle Ben. I'll be fucking laughing my ass off. Let me see. Let me see Professor X in his wheelchair doing fucking combos like he's MODOK.
Bro.
I can see some. You can do some shit with Marvel characters, bro. The thing with Capcom is, in the early 90s, dude, they were making them fucking games because they had Street Fighter. But like, well, you're just gonna bring in a bunch of Street Fighter fucking 6 characters, and then after that, who else do you bring in? From where?
You brought in Devil May Cry characters in Devil May Cry 3. You
All
bring
right,
in
so-
characters from other fucking.
Okay, after Devil May
Every
Cry
genres, bro.
and
What are you talking
Street
about?
Fighter, name another Capcom game.
What is another Capcom game? I
There's
don't
a-
fucking know.
That's the point.
Bayonet is Bayonet a Capcom game?
Bayonetta, you're gonna bring in a fucking 15-year-old character that most of these people don't even fucking remember.
You brought in fucking Virgil in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He was like a fucking 8-year-old
They had
character,
just
bro. What are you
re-
fucking talking about, bro?
Yeah.
It came out 2010 and Devil May Cry 3 came out in what? 2000. Bro, shit came out when I was in
Bro,
middle school.
you're
Bro. Come on now.
making my point for me
Bro,
though.
but you
Like
can- there's
Capcom's
characters, bro.
not Capcom isn't that fucking fire anymore. They ain't got that roster to fuck with Marvel.
Bro,
I'd rather see Marvel fight who's got a fucking roster right now that's pretty fucking feed me.
Bro, you can bring anybody in, bro. You literally bring anybody.
I wouldn't mind a Marvel versus Tekken game that you got characters
You
there.
can bring okay. I wouldn't want to see that. No, I mean, fuck
Tekken
it.
got some lore around it. You know what I mean?
Tekken, but we hear the problem with Tekken characters. When you have Marvel
Slow.
characters, bro.
Yeah.
When Marvel characters have like literally beams and fucking
Yeah.
special moves, throw shields. Tekken characters don't have that, bro.
They
They're
don't.
more hand to hand,
Straight
bro.
hands.
Yeah.
And it is like you said, it is a slower
Slow.
combat. It's more of like a Mortal Kombat slower combat.
All right,
I don't
then
wanna see
what
that.
about fucking Marvel versus Mortal Kombat?
Slow.
Again, that's Mortal Kombat's a little bit more of a slow
Yeah, they already
burn.
kind of do that shit with DC anyway.
You know who would be fired, bro?
Hmm.
Marvel vs. Fatal Fury. Toby Bogart and I don't know if you
That's
know.
Capcom. Oh no, that's SNK. Actually, you're 100% right. Marvel versus SNK does exist
What are you
too,
talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and that was fire.
If you bring in Fatal Fury, Toby Bogard, them motherfuckers, bro, you can
Beast.
have a game, bro.
Yeah,
You can have a game, and I think if you bring in characters from that realm, bro, you can be pretty
shit.
fire.
If Arc Systems Works is doing it, if they did a Arc Systems Works like All-Star game, because they have more fighting games other than just the ones that we're familiar with. They have that Persona fucking game, some other shit where they wear like weird ass hats. If they did that versus Marvel, I think even that would be a fire game that would attract someone like us, just because the diversity of characters and not having to pick. You're gonna have your Marvel fans like me, but then you have the people who are willing to try shit, who have already like extensive fucking backgrounds in fighting games. Like I don't know all of the Arc System fighting games that existed before.
Me neither. I don't.
Yeah, Dragon Ball or all that shit, and look like J Jack gone, so I can't have him look it up. But I'm saying like there's a bunch of fucking fighting games that Arc System has worked on, and if they did like an Arc System All Stars, let's say they bring in fucking the Dragon Ball characters versus Capcom.
Again, that you're going too far into
I might be, but just because they have the same fighting system as this new Marvel game moving forward, that can be fun.
Bro, can you imagine a fucking Goku fighting against fucking? You said Marvel versus Dragon Ball Z, or you said Capcom versus Dragon Ball Z?
No, I'm saying Marvel.
That's closer to happening. I can see that happening before I can see a Marvel versus Mortal Kombat or Marvel versus Tekken.
But that's my whole point.
Because Dragon Ball Z fighters at least have fucking powers. They can throw shit.
Yeah,
they can make it competitive.
But also, the fighting game you would have to draw from is also created by Arc System Works, so you can easily mix in fucking, you know what I mean? You Isaac uses fucking Cell. You used fucking fucking you used everybody. Fuck you.
Exactly. I use whoever I can get to get advantage.
You know who I use, but like you can easily, if both games are made by the same company, you can mix those in, and that would be a fucking fire ass game. A Hulk versus Broly fucking matchup would be dope.
Could you bring in Kratos to that type of shit?
Is that made by Arc System Works?
No, but he's a PlayStation guy.
No, but like that's my whole point, is that Arc System Works is the one who's making the game. You can bring in every game that they've made and made like an all-star roster.
We'll have to see what they made. I think we should like dive into like what games they made besides Dragon Ball Z Fighters and see like what have they actually worked on.
No,
that's
definitely.
The only thing that's the only thing I know of them is Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Well, that's the only thing.
Found that out today.
That's the only thing I know about them. But I did follow the fighting game FVC or whatever, the shit they do in Vegas where they do the big old tournament. I forget what it's fucking called.
Oh, the fighting game championship.
Yeah.
There's that, and then there's Evo.
All right, so on Evo, I know Arc System Works has like 3 fucking games usually in Evo every year.
I have a question. How far do you think we'll get in the tournament if we all like saying?
We would be bodied.
We're getting double first rounded or just
first round.
First
we're not even getting on camera.
We're not even getting that preliminaries. We're not making it through.
Bro, we'll be lucky if we can make it to preliminaries.
If
not even on our best days.
If we play in qualifiers, we're getting first rounded. We're getting I'm getting perfect right off the bracket.
Yeah, bro. Like, Big Steve on 3 Adderalls is getting bodied. It's not enough.
I told you that guy that came to Third Avenue one time, and it was just like,
yeah, I remember you said that. You said you played in Evo or something.
Bro, he's like, we was playing. He was like, and then my friend was like whispered in my ear. He was like, hey, bro, this guy's like an Evo character, bro. Like, just be careful. Like, he talks mad shit. I was like, I don't give a fuck, bro. We put the game on. I was like, bro, I'm talking mad shit. You know how that be. I be talking shit when I'm already in my mode, bro. Yeah. I was on a roll, bro. I was like, I won some matches, so I'm like, kind of like,
you ain't shit,
bro. I'm like, motherfucker, fuck you, bro. I'm like, what you call what I used to be doing? Like I'd be like narrating when I'm like just making up stories. About
you commentate.
When I commentate, I like just making mad stories. I'm start commentating right off the back, and this motherfucker just started whooping my ass. I'm like, what? Okay. And he was like, what are you doing? Keep commentating. I'm like, I can't because
keep it up.
You're fucking,
hey, do me a favor and keep it up.
Yeah, I was like, I can't keep up because you're whooping my character's ass too fucking fast, bro. Bro, I swear the match didn't last, bro. I don't think a minute.
That's fucking crazy.
But he didn't drop a combo, bro.
Dude was in the training room.
Bro, real shit, bro.
He was in the training room.
When he landed, bro, he didn't drop a combo. And then when my next character came in, he didn't even hit the ground.
That's
he just got
horrible.
hit, bro. He like my next character like literally came in and he came in into a combo.
What game
Yeah.
was it?
We were playing Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, bro.
That's harsh.
And then I was like, what the fuck, bro? I thought it was like maybe it was a fluke. And then he did it again.
Did he came with his own joystick and shit?
Bro,
or?
he had that. Bro, he had this, bro. He had this thing, bro.
Man.
It wasn't even.
Oh, you were talking about the
Remember he had that.
hitbox.
Remember
the
he had
hitbox
that.
or whatever.
He didn't have the Remember
He didn't even have a
the
stick?
He didn't have a stick.
Joystick. They're all
He had like
buttons.
1, 2, 3, 4 here, and he had this. He was like blah 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 blah. And bro, I bullshit you not, bro. He looked me dead in my face while he was doing one of these.
Oh
Like you know how you
my
look at, you know how you
God,
like
dude.
looking at your thing and looking at the screen. He looked me dead in my face and was like,
Bro, I would have just put the controller down.
I looked at the nigga and I was like,
went to the bathroom.
I was like, you got it.
That's
I was like,
all
you got
bad.
it. And I just looked at the thing. I said, and bro, and it was crazy. Those when we play like us with how we play, and then you play against somebody who does it professionally, and you see how the gap is, bro.
No, big
'Cause-
skill gap.
Bro, it's so funny because like you think it's just that game. It's a mentality, bro. Like he beat me in that game, and then he went on and did the same thing in Super Smash Bros. And did the same thing in fucking Tekken, and then he did the same thing in fucking what other game were they fucking playing? I think they were playing Soul Calibur or something. And bro, he just every game, bro, he just did the same fucking thing. I'm like, bro, how are you so like this in every game? And then, bro, he was just like, and we were like drinking and shit. And we were like chilling. He was like, bro, my job where I get paid is I play video games. I'm on video games for 20 hours a fucking day.
Yeah.
And I was
Jeez.
like,
And he's touching every one of those games.
Bro.
bro, literally every game, bro. And I'm looking at him like,
You know how they get like that? I'm gonna tell you how. I have a 12-year-old. No, I think he's 11
you
now.
are born into that shit.
Yeah,
You-
I have an
you are born into
11-year-old
that shit.
nephew right now who can body me on fucking Dragon Ball.
Really?
Yeah, he uses fucking Janimba with combos. Yeah, this motherfucker.
How old is he?
He's 12. He's my sister's youngest son. His name is Danny. He got that game on Wii and was like, "Uncle, I can play you."
He's
Bro.
beating you with Wii controllers?
Nah, he ain't beating me on Wii controllers because he has a PlayStation 4, and I just
he's just chilling like this, just whooping your ass
Yeah,
with
just-
Wii controllers.
Bro,
Just
I'm
staring
telling
behind
you,
his head.
on top of it, he will sing a song about how he's bodying your character and how you need to make a switch, and it's not gonna work.
See, kids these days are just, they're born with that shit.
yeah.
There's
Especially when you
little,
start
little
running.
10, 11, 12-year-old crackheads at every fucking game that are just bodying you. And
I don't-
we've been playing for how long? And we're getting rocked by a
Years.
12-year-old? They're
I
just
know,
born
yeah.
with that shit.
I think my so now that I have my 6-year-old, we introduced him to games like a couple years ago.
Oh, he's going to be bodying us pretty soon.
No, bro, in Marvel vs.
Probably.
Capcom 2, bro, motherfucker's actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in Ultimate,
Oh, he's still
I whoop
getting
his
worse.
ass, and in Mortal Kombat, I can whoop his ass because he hasn't figured out the Mortal Kombat. He doesn't know. He paps buttons too fast in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how. He has
And
to
it's
slow it down.
slower.
It's
Yeah.
slower. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in Ultimate, it's a little bit more of like a. He doesn't understand that the air combo. He hasn't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
It's the rhythm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the rhythm.
Just wait until he does.
One thing, but Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because we've been playing that,
It's faster.
bro. He is fucking like. Once I was like, bro, just push this button. Here's square. Here's triangle. You just go tap the buttons right here. Boom. Take it to the train. Just play. Just do what you want. I just let him take the controller and go to the training mode. Just do what you do, bro. Playing him, I'd be like, hold on, pause. Put the beer shit down. Let me just actually
Dude,
play.
lean forward and
I can't let you beat me, bro, because I'm not about to have you doing back guards. And then when we go to my brother's house, bro, and me and him are playing, my son walks into the room like, bro, let me play. And like my brother doesn't know he plays.
He's like, hey,
So I'm
son,
like,
take
I'm
the
playing my
controller.
brother, and my brother's like, no, you can't hang out with us. And I was like, slowly, I'll slide my son the controller, like, just body him real quick.
Just hit him one time with that shit.
Just let me see what happens. And like, he'll win sometimes. My brother be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't teach him anything. He just tap buttons. And
It's
just,
because they watched us, bro. They watched us carefully, and they're like, "Oh, I could beat him."
That's another thing I
Yeah.
was gonna say, especially about your nephew. If you were playing whoever and he's sitting there
Yeah.
watching you play and he ain't getting the chance to play, when he does get that chance to play, you're gonna learn and pick
Yeah.
up on it quick. The
Bro.
same way you were letting your son play right here and he was playing him. Those small little key moments, whether it was 5-10 minutes, he's gonna remember what the fuck he did,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna stick to him.
And you know what? When you
Yeah.
start them early, I think
Early.
is when you get that best benefit. Like I think I was watching a video with Sonic Fox, the guy that
I remember Sonic
Yeah.
Fox. He's tight.
he's really he said he started playing games like with his family when he was like maybe like 7, 8 years old, and he was playing with against older guys.
No,
and it
bro.
was like really like beating his ass.
Yeah.
And then he just when you play with older people who are better than you, it forces you to like
You get into that type of skill
Exactly.
gap because you learn the way they play because they're at a higher skill gap than somebody else. So when this little kid is playing at our type of skill gap and then he goes back to play with his little homies,
he's beating their
fucking
ass.
him up.
Hell
Exactly.
yeah.
Fucking him up.
So it's like that's what I'm saying. I'd be like
Bringing all kinds of tech.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I be looking at my son like, dude, play, but I want you to know that when you
Just know
Bro.
what you're pressing.
you know where you're like,
Yeah.
I told my son like I literally told my son this. When I think you're gonna beat me, I'm not playing you no more. I'm just not even gonna play you, bro.
Bro, my nephew.
I would literally turn the game off mid if there's like a little bit of health left and I think he's gonna win. I would turn that game off so fast.
Yeah, the PS5 turned off by itself.
And then be like, bro, I'm sorry, it just failed. There's no way I'm letting you get that.
You're about to
win.
like
Homie.
rage quit out that
Nah,
match
nah.
so
Nah,
quick,
rage
he ain't
quit.
even gonna notice.
And I would never get the satisfaction to
Bro,
beat me, bro.
we've already had like family tournaments because there's like 4 of us. There's 5 of us, but Ruben doesn't play. But like there's me, there's Mikey.
Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister has an 18-year-old at this age. His name's Lil Eddie, and then
I
it's
remember- yeah, we remember.
you remember Lil Eddie? All right, so he's pretty good at this shit too. But little Danny, the youngest son, the most fire at it, and he's already beat. He already went through me, Mikey, and Lil Eddie in one night. And we did double elimination. That motherfucker, nobody could beat him. He just goes untouched. Like, y'all seen me on Adderall, but that motherfucker's like that just naturally.
sober?
Yeah.
We
But
got
that's
that
what
natural
bro, real
dopamine.
shit.
just
If you can
flowing through his
find
head.
like maybe 2 of him, 3 of him, that's a squad, bro. You can put them in one of those.
Shit,
those
get your
groups.
son and my nephew, bro. They can fucking
Bro,
link up.
a nice Twitch system, bro, or put them in like where they get recognized, bro. Put them in tournaments, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Start them early, bro. That's like
What I like the most is that, all right, so you know how you were talking about a little earlier about like, oh yeah, we show them the games, but then they take it to their friends. That's all he's been talking about because I bought it for his birthday just passed. So I bought him Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I bought him all the characters. He's like, oh, cool. I'm going to call so-and-so and have them come over. And he's like, when they come over, I'm just going to fucking body them. It's just like, bro, that's so unfair, but I'm not mad at you. Because he understands all that shit, how to reflect, how to fucking uppercut when they
dude.
dive in.
Once you learn the like the actual controls, bro. There's shit in Marvel vs. Capcom that happens where I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, we could do
Crossover
like
attacks.
a crossover counter,
Yeah.
like a crossover counter or crossover special breakaways. Like there's so much shit in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like you know they show you like that cheat sheet, that
The missions.
the missions, and we're like, what the fuck is this? You just like, bro, I be pushing buttons. I'm like, how the fuck I do that? And you go back to the shit like, oh, that's how I did that shit.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
an introduction too.
yeah, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? Once you master like the actual like the basics of the game,
Yeah.
like not even the combos, just the basics like blocking, countering,
Advanced blocking.
Advanced blocking is fucking key.
Air blocking.
Fucking crossover specials, crossover blocking, just anything. Once you master those, bro, the game is literally like you have to step up because most people don't do that.
No, but
Once you like when you see most people play the game, they're not doing that shit, bro. They're like, and then when you do it in front of them, they're like, what the fuck was that?
But Jay, this
Skill
is
gap.
this is why when you said earlier, how would we do in an actual tournament? That's where we get blown away because these motherfuckers be reading about like
they know how to do all that.
frame data,
Dude, that's what I'm about to say.
fucking off the ground combos on which characters can generate that for you and shit.
Oh, bro, yeah. When I watch those, when I watch Maximilian, when he's so the language they talk is different than the way we talk. So when we say like, oh, he threw a Hadouken or a fireball, they're saying he threw
Dragon Punch,
No, but not even Dragon Punch. He threw a
quarter circle forward.
not even something like that. It's
Yeah.
more like a low H or their terminology is different than ours.
Yeah.
They number it.
Yeah, they number it. They threw like a H2 stuff like that. Their terminology is different. We're saying, oh, he threw Hadouken. We're naming the move.
Yeah.
They're actually saying, oh, he threw a level 2 fucking fire, a level 2 fire, level 2 whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, and that equals something. Or he had a frame punch of like this amount. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I just did a low kick. I just did a fucking low kick with a shield slash. Or if you're saying like if you know Captain America, I did a low kick and a medium. oh no, you did a low kick with a 60 mega frame rate, or you did like this. Like I'm looking.
No,
at
I
this
know
because,
exactly
like,
what you're talking
what
about.
do
fool.
it sounds different to us, bro. Like we're not thinking in that terminology. We're
Bro.
thinking in like what do you? I like, bro. I'm thinking like a regular gamer.
I understand it, but I can't use it like them.
Nah.
Like I try to use it on y'all. Like I know how I understand what the fuck they're talking about. Like even on this new team, I want to show y'all because I switched my team up. I'm Captain America, Taskmaster, Sentinel now. I'm
You
looking.
brought in Sentinel.
I brought in Sentinel.
Oh, that's he is a good assist.
Yeah, I'm looking to try that out and see how that works because there's some things I wanted to try out. But
you ain't doing it today.
yeah, we'll see. But I feel confident about it. Fuck you. But still, like those things matter. It's just these motherfuckers really take it to a whole nother fucking level when it comes to like frame data and studying.
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit.
Like we don't understand that shit. We don't research that shit.
I don't even know how to read frame data. Like 6 frames is like the 10th of a second it takes for you to read
Bro,
something. I can't do that shit.
Who the fuck knows that shit, bro?
The
Like
pros, the professionals.
exactly.
There's a fighting, like a Marvel dude that I watch, but he plays other fighting games too. His name is F-Champ.
Oh, I like F-Champ.
F-Champ is nice. That's
That
who got me
motherfucker has
into
combos.
Magneto. That's who got me to try using Magneto. I'm 0.00001% of a Magneto he is, but he's nice with Magneto. And I was watching one of his live streams, and he was just in the training room, just like figuring shit out, saying, "Oh, this frame, that frame, this whatever the fuck he was saying." And I'm like, dude's talking like fucking a whole different language to me. Like I did not know what the fuck he was talking about.
Do you have a fighter?
Eventually, I figured, like not figured it out, but kind of understood what he was talking about.
But I be watching Virgil videos because you know I like fuck with Virgil, my anchor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like everybody's like, "Oh, Virgil, if you get Virgil, you got automatically you should be able to body anybody."
Yeah.
And I be watching these motherfuckers play as Virgil. I couldn't do half the shit they do, bro. Bro, I be watching these
Dude,
motherfuckers
they
like,
time shit. They're
bro, like the way
they know where the enemy character has to be on the screen to do
Exactly,
another
bro.
thing for that to connect. Like that shit is fucking
bro,
crazy.
even the
Bro,
way they
this shit
do
got
like,
me hyped. Let's fucking play.
the way they even do like some of Virgil moves, like bro, like there's like tricks you can do. Like you know how you have to like kind of hold the button and then charge it up.
Yeah.
There's a quick charge you can do. I don't know how to fucking do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like have to do it to throw his like kind of like his little sword, whatever, and like and then it comes back to you like a boomerang type thing.
Yeah.
You can like quick charge that motherfucker. I don't know how to do that fucking shit.
You ain't got the
But
timing.
I ain't got the timing down, bro. Like I be watching motherfuckers like, how the fuck? You take that to the fucking we try to do it on your own. You're like, how the fuck you do that shit, bro? That's bullshit. What setting do you have that on,
Bro, that's why I never used Guile before. I always liked Guile, but I can't fucking stand charge characters.
Guile. You my first Capcom 2 Guile?
No. I'm talking just like regular Street Fighter Guile. I can't do charge.
Fuck Guile, bro. I hate that dude.
Yeah, so that was episode 4. You know, it was your man Big Steve. I hope you enjoyed this shit. We went through a little journey today. You got to know us a little personal. You learn a little personal things about us.
in the basketball.
You understand why we
passion
friends
about
out
Marvel.
this shit. Tell him. Matter
You
of
see
fact,
the
Isaac, tell
passion
him.
in
Tell
the
him,
fucking
Isaac.
anime over here with Big Steve
Thunder,
and fucking
Thunder and 6, bro.
Thunders and 6. We gonna end it like that?
Nah, we're not gonna end it like that. Look, this is Big Steve. It's fucking. I'm gonna say Thunder, but I really think it's gonna be the Pacers.
Okay.
SDJ,
What they do?
and of course the main man, Big Isaac in the middle, holding it down.
What up?
This is a 3am podcast. Thank you for listening. Subscribe, hit that like button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to our Patreon. Hit us up. Send us a super chat.
We have a Patreon?
He got that?
Yeah, Patreon. Who's getting the money?
I'm about to
Hit me up.
I'm about to
Go fund me on the Big Steve 3.
Yeah, he's jobless.
Yeah. I need all the money I can get, baby.
Yeah.
Hit up my Cash
Get
App.
them clips, get that TikTok going, get that
Shit.
Instagram going.
I got to get all this shit going.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 3amCrew Podcast.
It's on TikTok. all that shit.
Subscribe, like to our YouTube at 3amCrew Pod. We post every other week. And
That's it.
We're out this bitch,
we
bro.
out this bitch.
And we are out.
Peace.